So, X-Men 97. I am not gonna lie to you, this show, it made me feel so many mix of emotions. Very good and some very enraging. Mainly due to one woman and one woman alone. I'm just gonna get this out the way. Rogue is for the streets. The streets. You telling me Gambit did all this for what? For what? Like, bro, she danced with him, in front of him, dangling what they have always yearned for. The touch of another soul to one another. It's crazy, and it had the nerve to be like, you light up everything you touch, but never me. I'm like, bro, Gambit, I ain't gonna hold you. If you go bad right now, I ain't even gonna get mad at you, bro. Like, bro, I felt it, bro. Like, it hurt. You hate to see it. And he was so respectful about it, too, man. Me personally, I would have done the same thing. I ain't gonna lie. Like, bro, Gambit is just an MVP, bro. He's him. He still laid down his life. He didn't have no distractions when he had to do what needed to be done for them, for his people, the mutants. Like, bro, when I'm telling you, bro, he was the unequivocal GOAT for like the tail half of the series. It's crazy. You felt his presence even when he was, spoilers, gone because of Rogue. Like, bro, let me stop. Let me.
A few minutes later.
I think besides that, little hiccup in my view of this show, doing him dirty for literally no reason just to do it. Anyway, I think other than that, I think the show was immaculate. Like, bro, why you got me siding with Magneto? Like, bro, the whole show, I was like, bro, don't say it. Don't say it out loud. Don't do it. Don't go against Charles, bro. Don't do this. Peace is the way. But man, Magneto was spitting nothing but facts. Like, bro, I'm telling you, it was crazy. Like, I've never in my life seen any X-Men adaptation, as far as I know, that painted Magneto in this lens. Like, because he's bad. What he did in the past was bad. And I believe in repentance. Of course, the Lord teaches forgiveness. So that's why personally, the message of the show, I know a lot of people probably got their problems with, Magneto being switched to good this quickly and then being seen as a martyr and then going back to bad. Like, dude, it shows also the complexity of X, that everyone is still people. At the end of the day, like, we're flawed. They lie, they love, they hide things from people that they care for. X-Men 97 has truly shown that. It's shown the bad and the worst of both sides. You see it. You see it all. And Mr. Sinister and other characters like that. You see the bad of mutants, but also the good, and also the every gray area in between. And bro, again, this show has successfully made Magneto a villain, but also a villain you can understand, empathize with, and to some extent, kind of side with. Like, bro. All right, today's shout goes out to DH Nation, of course, and it goes as follows. It's stuff like this, like Invincible and X-Men 97, that reminds me why I like superheroes in the first place. Dude, I feel you, man. They've been a breath of fresh air, in my opinion. I've liked both series almost equally. Anyway, man, I'll see you later. Peace. Like, when I'm telling you, the X-Men's future, as far as like timeline considering, is always bad. It always ends poorly for these people, no matter how good they are, no matter what they do. So Magneto's speech to the UN was hitting. Like, bro, like, what must they do to be seen as good enough? Truly, in a world that hates them. Like, bro, it's crazy. Like, it makes you ask the questions that you don't want to ask, bro. It makes you want to say what you don't want to say. And that is, Magneto was right. It's crazy to me, bro. Like, I can have all the freaking complaints about political blah, 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 blah. It successfully made Stan Lee's misunderstanding, i.e., people misunderstanding Stan Lee's words as far as him not really wanting the X-Men to be seen as an allegory. But it just so happened to be a coincidence. His words, not mine. It was never meant to be a political statement, but it ended up being that. And I think modern writers, that's the one thing that they did to make this show better. They went full throttle, and on top of going full throttle, it made sense. Like, bro, this is the one time they got political, and it made sense. Like, bro, this is how you do it, Marvel. Make it make sense with the characters you're adapting. It is literally that simple. And with the X-Men, this was a fumble no one could have made, and it was not made because they knew their material. They knew what they wanted to do, and I respected it. Like, honestly, it was really good. The show was so solid. The emotion, the acting, besides the Wolverine voice actor, I ain't gonna lie, he could have did better, bub. I'm not gonna lie. Not your best work. Not your best work at all. They should have just got Steve Bloom. Call me what you want. I don't care. They should have just got Steve Bloom. He's right there. He's always been there. He's literally my Wolverine. Cry about it. Cry about it. But I think other than that, bro, again, the show managed to do what anime and manga do so well and have been doing so well. They've adapted and continue to adapt storylines from the comics that make sense. I ain't gonna lie, this fit was trash. I ain't gonna lie, Magneto, this was not cooking. You were not cooking with this one. I ain't gonna lie. I get what you were going for, but I ain't gonna lie, that shit is ass. Anyway, and dude, Nightcrawler, another MVP, and of course, a child of the Lord. Like, bro, he was literally him this season. Like, bro, Timothy Chalamet. Like, he is literally locked in. Like, bro, when Wolverine was like, I've got 6 reasons. And then my boy, my goat, like Kurt Wagner, like, bro, he came in with like, no, my friend, 9. I was like, yes. And then when they locked in, they locked in. Like, bro, I'm sorry, bro. They was cooking this series, bro. They were straight cooking. Not a single cook in the kitchen was inexperienced, bro. They did their thing, and the animation showed gloriously. Honestly, I felt it, bro. It was so good. Other than that, man, those are my entire thoughts on X-Men 97. I had to condense it into like a 6 or 7 minute video, but I don't mind it. Hey, man, I'll see y'all later. Peace.